Hello YouTube, welcome to this mindful movement mini break. If it's your first time landing on this channel though, my name is Helen and welcome. I'm going to guide you through a moving mindfulness session today to stretch out your body and hopefully make you feel nice and calm and relaxed. So if you enjoy this session, make sure you are subscribed so you get access to hundreds of other classes on this channel, and hit the like button to support the content. So come meet me in a seated position. Okay, so coming to find a nice, comfortable cross-legged position, sitting nice and tall, and let's just take a moment to close down the eyes. As you breathe in, feel yourself sit a little taller. And as you exhale, relax down through the jaw, shoulders, hips. Breathing in, filling the belly. Exhaling, emptying out. Just beginning to turn our awareness away from the outside world, whatever you were up to before you clicked on this video. And begin to tune into our internal world. Noticing the pace and the depth of your breath. And notice how it feels to be sitting in this way today. Scanning through the body for any areas of discomfort or comfort. And then noticing any subtle underlying energy or mood today. And as we move through this practice today, move with kindness and compassion towards yourself. And if you find your mind start to wander, come back to physical sensation and the sound of your breath. Okay. Blinking the eyes open. We're going to take a seated cat-cow. So as you inhale, you're going to pull your knees back, draw your chest forwards. And as you exhale, rounding through the back, tip onto the back of your hips. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Nice. Take that in your own time and you're welcome to close your eyes. Noticing any little clicks or pops that might arise in your body. Lovely. On your next inhale, sitting tall, and then switch the cross of your feet, so the way that feels a little more strange, and then continue with that motion. Inhale forwards, exhale back. Beautiful. Exaggerating this as much or as little as you please. Lovely. On your next inhale, sitting up nice and tall, stretch your hands up overhead. As you exhale, come over to one hand side, and we're going to take a little flow here. So breathing in. As you exhale, circle the top hand down and around. Inhale over to the opposite side. Flowing through this motion. So starting to feel the stretch transfer across your body. Maybe you start to feel it towards your lower back. And just letting it be really free. If you feel like leaning into something a little extra, go for it. Let your body dictate where it goes. Listening to your body and getting out of your head. Our bodies are always living in the present moment. It's our mind that travels back in the past or makes up stories about the future. So come back to the body, it will keep you in the present moment. Beautiful, good. On your next inhale, whenever it arrives, come back through center, stretch on up nice and tall. And as you exhale, release your hands down in front and find an all fours position with me. If you've got sensitive knees, grab a little extra padding for underneath the knees. Soften through the elbows. From here, as you inhale, we're going to reach our right hand all the way forwards, up and back. And continue. You can tuck your toes if you want a little bit of a toe stretch as well. Lovely, good. And then this time change direction. So reaching forwards, brushing your fingertips across the mat. Lovely, good. On your next inhale, reaching your hand up, you're going to reach diagonally across your mat. Come onto your fingertips. So your fingertips are on the left-hand corner of your mat. Drop your left elbow down. And then just let your head drop and breathe into that stretch. Good. As you inhale, lift up your head, slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. Opposite side. So pick up your left hand. We're going to circle it all the way forwards, up and back. You can just let the rest of your body respond to that as well. Don't feel like you have to hold a particular position. Good. Change in direction. So reaching forwards, down and then back. Good, and then as you inhale, reach up, reach diagonally across your mat, come onto your fingertips, drop your right forearm, let your head drop, breathe deeply into where you feel that stretch. Good, as you inhale, lift the head, come back. Up onto your hands, spread your fingers wide, tuck your toes, coming into a downward facing dog. So have a little bit of a pedal through the feet, shake out through the head. If you want to twist the feet from side to side, explore through the hips. Wonderful. Once you've had a little bit of an explore, take your feet a little bit wider. Soften your knees, and then you're going to walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Grab opposite elbows. Nice generous bend in your knees. Let your head go. Crown of the head dropping to the floor. Take a little rock, maybe a little bounce to help release the back. Any tension, stress or worries that you might be holding on in the upper back, just let them wash down and out the top of your head, top of your shoulders. Beautiful. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. Walk your hands forwards, drop your knees down to all fours. And we're going to take pigeon stretch from here. So right knee to right wrist. Nudge the foot over, walking your back foot back. If you need a pillow or a block or something to sit underneath this glute, go ahead. But from here, let's stay up onto our hands and just have a little bit of an explore. So as you inhale, maybe lifting the chest, you might drop one shoulder, the other. You can walk your hands around over to one side or the other. The most important thing is that you stay with your body and you listen to its cues. So if anything feels painful or sharp, move away from it. If it feels good, maybe you begin to lean into that and explore it a little more. And also, stillness might be what your body is craving, so don't deny it that either. Nice. Once you've had a little bit of a play and a little bit of an explore, we're going to relax down. So relax your back toe. Maybe some of us get to our forearms. You can rest your head on your hands to release your neck, or you might get your head all the way down to the mat. Come back to the sound of your breath. Good, deep breath in. Big sigh. Well done. Slowly coming back up onto your hands. Come back to all fours and shake out that leg if you need to. If you need to take a little down dog or anything, go ahead. And then we're going to take it to the opposite side. So left knee, left wrist. You can guide that foot over. Walk your back foot back and decide if you want something to prop up your left glute. And then same thing here, inhaling, exhaling, just exploring into some movements. It might be really different on this side, so just listen and respond to that. And see if you can let go of what your mind or your ego wants you to do in this pose. And listen in to what intuitively feels really good in your body today. Lovely. Take one more breath wherever you are. And then exhale, relax the back foot and come into a more releasing version. So maybe forearms, remember to support your head, or all the way down. If you feel an area that feels particularly tight or resistant to the stretch, as you inhale, imagine your breath pouring down into that space. And as you exhale, see if you can visualize that space relaxing, unclenching, unraveling. Good, take a deep breath in. Big sigh. Slowly, slowly make your way back up. Come back to all fours, give your leg a shake if it needs. Good, and then from here, take your feet as wide as your mat, take your knees nice and wide. Tuck those toes. You're going to walk your hands back, rolling over your feet, mindfully transitioning into a deep squat. Don't worry if your heels are lifted, and if you feel more comfortable keeping your hands on the floor or on a support next to you, great. Let's have a little bit of movement from side to side. Nice, loosening up through the lower back. Continuing to open our hips. Wonderful. From here, we're going to bring our hands behind, sit the bottom down, and bring the soles of the feet together. Have your feet close to you, but not so much that it's going to aggravate or hurt your knees. So take a nice big breath. And as you exhale, just begin to tip forwards. Have your palms facing up. Relax your fingers and thumbs. And then let your head drop down. So the weight of your head is kind of helping this pose out a bit. As you inhale, visualize your breath being sent all the way back to your tailbone. Good. As you inhale, slowly come all the way back up, closing up the knees. We're going to take the last couple of movements on our back. So come on down. If you want a little pillow for your head, go ahead, grab one. So from here, take your feet as wide as your mat, take your arms into a cactus shape and relax your shoulders back into the floor. Breathe in. As you exhale, let the knees fall to the right hand side and then continue the journey with the left knee all the way up towards the right elbow. Good. And then send it back. Switch. Right knee, maybe up towards left elbow. I'm just going to continue with this, massaging into our back. Enjoying a nice twist through the spine. And with this one, don't worry about what it looks like at all. Just follow that line of movement. You might have a really long journey with that knee. It might be kind of short. Doesn't matter. Lovely, good. And then come back through center, plant your feet and just let your knees drop in towards one another so that lower back can release. Okay, this next one takes a little bit of coordination, but once you've got it, you can close your eyes. So take a breath in. As you exhale, your right palm is going to press into the floor as you turn your head to the left. Good. As you inhale, bring your head through center and switch the arm. So the left palm presses into the floor. You turn your head to the right. And just notice what happens in the shoulders and the neck here, what sensations arise. Lovely, good. As you inhale, come back through center, relax both backs of the hands onto the mat. And then reach those hands up overhead. Grab a hold of your fingers and your thumbs. Nice big stretch up. And then bring the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then gently rock up and down the length of the spine. If that doesn't feel good, just come to seated. When you arrive, sitting nice and tall, just like we did at the beginning, take a nice big breath in, stretch up. Exhale, palms touch, bring them down to heart center. Bow your head and close your eyes just for a little pause. Notice how you feel now after taking this time to move mindfully and give yourself a little mindfulness mini break. Take this opportunity to thank yourself for carving out the time to practice. And when you're ready, blinking the eyes open and welcoming yourself back into the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today, and I'll see you on the next one very soon. Bye.